Welcome to week 1. We're looking forward to spending the next 10 weeks learning together. This week's content and activities are intended to not only help you accomplish our learning objectives, but also answer some fundamental philosophical questions about learning theory before we get started. These key philosophical questions will guide our conversation throughout the quarter. Some of these questions include, what is knowledge? What is a theory? And lastly, but perhaps most important of all, what is learning? We will begin to become proficient in defining the key terms that we will use throughout the course. Some of these terms include epistemology, learning theory, instructional theory, objectivism, and constructivism. As we will see from the readings, a good theory explains how something happens in a systematic way. A learning theory describes how learning occurs. An instructional theory prescribes how instruction should occur based upon what we know about learning. This week's content, particularly the brief overviews of each of the learning theories, prepares us for next week, when we will begin to dive into specific learning theories and their implications for instruction. Here are some suggestions on how to focus your thinking for this week. This week's reflection asks you to think about how learning occurs and whether there is value in learning theories. As you begin the readings, think about how you will answer these questions. Your tasks for this week include completing the readings, which will introduce you to the course content, listening to the lectures, which will highlight key ideas from the readings, participating in the discussion, which asks you to incorporate materials from the readings into an engaging conversation with your peers, and writing a reflection, which asks you to demonstrate your critical thinking about the readings. It makes the most sense to proceed through the tasks in the order I just described them: readings, lectures, discussion, reflection. You likely won't be able to finish all of the readings before your discussion post is due, but please try to incorporate ideas from the readings into the discussion. As the week unfolds, please do not hesitate to contact us with any questions you have. The quarter moves quickly, so please get started and set up a schedule for yourself to keep up with the class. If you look ahead and questions arise, please contact one of us.